league in kickoff return average, 24.9 per game. We're underway in Pittsburgh. Short kick, returnable from the 11. Grant won't go down, and the pile is carried out near the 35-yard line. And this first down will open up at the 34. Two receivers, Lee and Westbrook, and a handoff Fournette. Veers.
Passing game, be ready to dump it down to Fournette if you have to.
In the first meeting, Bortles had 95 yards through the air. There's a dump off, sets it up for Koyak, who had a touchdown last week. And Koyak gets it to the perimeter at the 40-yard line. Play action. Bortles steps up, guns it. Open man caught at the 25 by Marquise Lee. It's a first down now at the 27 of Pittsburgh. Fake it to Fournette. They come out firing. Wide open on the outside. He hits O'Shaughnessy, and then O'Shaughnessy does the rest. First and goal for Jacksonville. Fournette gets the call. Stutter step move. And he's hit by Sean Davis with some young wideouts, Westbrook and Cole in particular. Second and goal. Jaguars trying to get on the board. Motion man is Koyak. Handed off. Fournette plows. And Fournette.
Jaguars, their only touchdown last week against Buffalo. Koyak from 1 yard out.
They'll go with an extra offensive lineman, Tyler Shatlin. Third and goal for Jacksonville. Fake it. Bortles on the move. Bortles floats it. Incomplete. And now what do you do?
But in his defense.
Fourth and goal for Jacksonville. Bohannon in front of Fournette. Fournette goes airborne. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette launching himself into the end zone. And Jacksonville on the board first.
Well, he had a 2-yard leap just like this for a touchdown in the game 5 earlier in the year, right over the top. He got right through the tackle of Sean Spence at the goal line, and he breaks the plane.
Josh Lambo for the extra point. And they put 7 up for Pittsburgh. Deep kick. Sending Toussaint all the way back. Coming out to the 25-yard line for the Steelers. And Le'Veon Bell sets up as a wide receiver. They go empty on their first play from scrimmage. Roethlisberger out of the gun. We'll keep an eye on Antonio Brown. They try to feed it to Brown early. Extra offensive lineman. It's Chris Hubbard for Pittsburgh. Steelers in a 7-0 hole underneath. Juju Smith-Schuster nowhere to go on the curl. That felt a bit sarcastic.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. 3rd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger set it up underneath. Eli Rogers. Rogers tried to zigzag for the first down, couldn't get there. Telvin Smith, who's got serious speed, there to make the play. Some pushing and shoving afterwards. The officials get in between. Pouncey, Jackson separated.
Defensively.
The punt from Jordan Berry, averaged 43.2 yards per kick this year. Takes a Pittsburgh roll and will settle in right at the 27. The sculptor, who knew we had an ice carver?
Is he Union?
I believe he is. Handoff to Fournette. And Leonard Fournette, with a head of steam, picks up 5 and then some. Fournette, the toughness.
He had a lot of help, too. Watch this offensive line. The key for Fournette is to not go down here. Just stay on your feet and watch the big guys come and push number 27 down the field as the Steelers.
So another first down for Jacksonville. Fake it. Bortles, protection holds up initially, and then Bortles loses the football. Sean Spence got in the face of Bortles. It's going to go down as incomplete.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. This very reminiscent of the tuck rule. There's the hit by Spence. That's a throw forward. He was trying to get the ball to Fournette, so that is a good call by Brad Allen, our referee today.
He brought it back down and then flipped it towards Fournette. And it's 2nd and 10 for Jacksonville. Motion man is Marquise Lee. Back to the ground game. Fournette powers his way across the 40-yard line. Dangerous as a receiver. Allen Heinz in there, third receiver. Play clock down to 1. Bortles has to work quickly. Out of the gun. Bortles guns it. And it's incomplete. Bobbled and
in front. Heinz has a completion, and the Jags have a first down.
Brad Nortman, who punted it 9 times last week against Buffalo. First punt of the day, and this one bounces and settles in at the 11-yard line. Steelers deep in their own territory. Didn't run the ball on the first set of downs. Now they do to Le'Veon Bell, and he picks up 1 yard. Having an impact here today. Brown and Smith-Schuster along with Eli Rogers. 3 wide receivers here. It's Bell, and Bell is walloped in the backfield. Nickel package. Aaron Colvin is in. He had a pick last week in the win over Buffalo. 3rd and 11. Roethlisberger from the gun. Fires to the outside. Juggled. Miles Jack. It's an interception for Jacksonville. Vance McDonald, the intended receiver. And the Jaguars continue to haunt Ben Roethlisberger.
Speed to match up with tight ends, and here he shows not only the speed but the athleticism, the control, the feet down inbounds for the interception. Looking like a wide receiver here after he tracks that ball down, checks out where his feet are.
Bohannon in front of Fournette. 5.5 to go here in the first. Handoff, Fournette hurdles. Fournette cuts to the outside. Oh, Fournette trying to curl it inside the pylon. He's looking for the touchdown.
We have no signal from the officials. Bohannon got the key block here as he kicks out on Sean Davis. The hurdle there, and now Fournette is eyeing the pylon, and he's in. His right foot inside the goal line. Watch his right foot here. Touchdown.
Fournette trying to take that angle, and he stepped on that pylon.
That's a touchdown.
I'm with you.
There's the challenge flag from Doug Marrone.
He's so strong that he handled that hit from Joe Hayden.
Jacksonville is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was out of bounds short of the goal line. We'll review the play. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner was in bounds and crossed the ball with the goal line. Touchdown. Jacksonville is not charged with a challenge or a timeout. Please reset the game clock to 5:26. 5:26 on the game.
And the Jaguars already have more points today than they had last. This one sends Smith-Schuster deep into the end zone, coming out
Of the Jaguars.
6-2 at home this season. Losses to Jacksonville and New England. That's it. 5:25 to go in the first. It's a handoff. Le'Veon Bell breaks the tackle. Bell accelerates to the 45. Line of scrimmage is the 45. Pitch it. Bell waits, and nothing develops. In the first meeting, Evan, that was 6.2 yards per carry. Obviously padded by the 90-yarder. Toss to the outside, caught by Brown. He's got a first down. So Brown gets his first touch in a matchup with the outstanding young corner Jalen. 4 receivers set. Pittsburgh in Jacksonville territory. Roethlisberger hooks a pass. High one. Held on. Eli Rogers.
Catches in the regular season. Good protection for Big Ben as he sees the hole. And look at the concentration.
Roethlisberger. Sideline. Miscommunication. Put up big numbers at the end of the season without Antonio Brown in the lineup. Bell. Le'Veon Bell. Some running space for Bell. This is a 3rd and 2. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Pitch it. Bell cuts. Bell spilled out very close.
And almost offsides there.
4th and less than a yard for Pittsburgh. And a timeout taken by Jacksonville.
Well, the Jags called timeout because they only had 10 men on the field.
On 4th down. Play clock is down to 3. Pitch it. Bell. Devoured. Jalen Ramsey leading the...
Is not a good idea. They had success running straight at the Jaguars on this drive, but trying to go wide. Tremendous job by Ramsey setting the edge here. Number 20 diving in there along with...
Bootleg. Bortles. Incomplete. Has carried its weight. Bortles has missed on his last 4. Up the middle for Fournette. Picks up 5. Third and 5. Bortles sets and throws. Hits his target. Hearns. First down, Jaguars. A view from above our nationwide sky cam. Sunny but cold here in Pittsburgh. 18 degrees. It has not affected the Jaguars. It is Bortles keeping it himself. Bortles gets to the outside short. Territory now at the 49-yard line. A 2nd and 1 for Jacksonville. Back to Fournette. First down run and more. Flag thrown. Fournette finally brought down.
Holding. Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty is added to the end of the run. First down.
Will get called for the hold here. Well, it certainly looked like Linder had a pretty good hold as well. But there you can see Walton with his hand inside Linder's shoulder pads. Almost a...
Bortles out of the pocket. He'll run. Bortles turns the corner. And a first down for Jacksonville. Fake it. Oh, this time Pittsburgh ready. Bortles gets around it. Bortles hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Here in Pittsburgh, 14-0 lead. Chance for more. 2nd and 10. Stack the line. Spin move Fournette. Somehow stays balanced, and they push Fournette inside the 10. He was accustomed to at LSU. 3rd and 2. Fournette needed 2. He got 4. First and goal from the 5.
7 yards of carry so far for Fournette.
Bortles. Give it to Yeldon. Squeezes through, but can't break away. Bortles operates out of the gun. Hand it off. Yeldon extends for the touchdown. Jacksonville is pouring it on here in the first half.
Cam Robinson, the rookie, and the veteran tight end, Mercedes Lewis, with a combination block, comes off on Sean Davis. And a tremendous job by Yeldon to keep his knee off the ground as he reaches it and breaks the plane for the score. Being tackled by Vince Williams there. You can see the ball breaks the plane before the knee hits down.
And Josh Lambo on for the extra point. It is 21 to... Shorter kick to this end of the field. Toussaint. Hit as he crossed the 35-yard line. More, visit NFL.com/man of the year. On first down, Roethlisberger has the time. Roethlisberger over the middle, and he hooks up. 2nd and 3. Steelers trying to claw their way back into this. Handoff, Le'Veon Bell. He's got a hole. And Bell brought down at the 36. 21-yard burst. Bell was held in check. 15 carries, 47 yards back in week 5. Play fake. Roethlisberger looks downfield. Nearly intercepted. Posluszny. He's 5 of 9 for just 39 yards and an interception. 2nd and 10. Here comes the rush. Flip it underneath for Bell. Bell The video game-like move for 3 yards. Telvin Smith and Barry Church. This season, they went 7-0 with him in the starting lineup. Also served a 4-game suspension. Performance-enhancing drugs this year. Shovel. And it's Rodgers.
And who would think that Rodgers would be the leading receiver for the Steelers here in the first half? That's his 4th catch.
Bell in the backfield from the gun. Roethlisberger steps, fires, end zone. It's caught. Antonio Brown, touchdown Steelers.
Another unbelievable catch by Antonio Brown. Well covered by A.J. Boye. But the confidence that Roethlisberger has in Brown is unmatched. You can't get better coverage than that. Claiming he was pushed off, but look at the subtle move there by Brown.
Brown caught the football and Boye's arm.
Basically caught the ball with his right hand as he was.
Pro Bowl season for Boye, who came over as a free agent from Houston. Big Ben went 4 of Boswell. Kicks it off with Corey Grant, the deep man. Ball is carrying when kicked to this end of the field, and touchback. They've got a 21-7 lead here in the second quarter. Lewis and O'Shaughnessy, 2 tight ends. Fournette, patient. So as Evan reported, no Vince Williams. L.J. Fort is in there for Pittsburgh. Fake the trickery. Bortles steps up, and he hits Fournette for a first down. And Fournette is limping. It's an 11-yard catch and run.
Well, check out the tackle by Burns, and you can see twisting to the ground. Remember, Chris Ivory was a healthy scratch today, so I think when he planted his...
And Fournette is struggling along that Jacksonville sideline. Yeldon carries a defender with him. 2nd and 6. Single setback is Yeldon. Fake it. Underneath. And Yeldon is chopped down. He picks up 4. Actually for Jacksonville, the way that Jacksonville have been controlling the line of scrimmage. Fournette, 82 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. First down throw to Marquise Lee. Bortles, 7 completions to 6 different receivers. 5 minutes to go. First half. Bortles sells the fake. Bortles, deep ball. It is incomplete. 2 defenders in the area of
Marquise Lee on the post route, but you can see Hayden eyeing this ball. May have mistimed his leap there, jumping too soon, or he would have been able to pick that one off. Mike Mitchell coming over.
2nd and 10. Just shy of midfield. Bortles is now 7 of 13 for 83 yards. Running play. Yeldon. Spun down to the 45. Jacksonville has put up 200 yards of offense here in the first half. They go 4 receiver set. Play clock down to 1. Bortles. A quick throw, a low throw. Keelan Cole, it's incomplete. Brad Nortman will punt it. Eli Rogers, averaging 7.7 per return, waits for it. Rogers gets out of the way, wouldn't have mattered. Angled towards the sideline, and the Steelers will have it. A penalty marker thrown at the 48.
During the kick, illegal use of the hands, hands to the face, number 53 of the kicking team. That 10-yard penalty will be administered from the end of the play. It will be first down, Pittsburgh. Timeout.
And that's Blair Brown, who is a question mark in this game with an ankle injury. So the Steelers will get the football trailing. A huge series here for Pittsburgh. Injury to Leonard Fournette. Roethlisberger dumps it off. There's room for Bell. Le'Veon Bell there on the field right now for the Jaguars. Shotgun. Roethlisberger gets rid of it quickly. Vance McDonald. He had an impact late in the season. Bell sets up as a receiver. They spread it with 5. Roethlisberger popped up in the air. Incomplete. It bounced off McDonald. And Pouncey was...
Marquise Pouncey had a real good shot at it. Watch 53. diving and trying to get there before Boyer can. Would have been a legal catch because of the ball knocked in the air and the bad throw by Roethlisberger.
Many people around the NFL just assumed it would be New England and Pittsburgh again, not Jacksonville. Roethlisberger, ball pops free, rolling around, and it's scooped up. The speed of Telvin Smith. Goodbye. Touchdown, Jaguars. Ngakoue knocks it free, and a 50-yard return for Jacksonville with a penalty marker down.
Yeah, but it's down on the 5-yard line. This is going to count. Ngakoue, number 91. He's going to overpower Villanueva there.
Was a fumble with recovery by Jacksonville for a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 50 of the scoring team. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. This is number 50's first unsportsmanlike toward potential disqualification.
He gets a great bounce there, and it's see you later after that.
And there's the taunt.
The ruling on the field of a fumble is under further review. We'll review the play.
Now the question was this a forward pass? Roethlisberger trying to pitch it forward as he's getting hit in the back by Ngakoue. That, I got to believe that's a fumble all the way.
Yeah, he punched it out of there. Roethlisberger pumped a couple times.
He loses the grip right there as he takes the shot right in the back.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Fumble with a touchdown. That unsportsmanlike conduct by number 50 will be assessed on the kickoff.
That makes the play.
Well, the secondary was so good that Roethlisberger had nobody to go to down the field.
Pittsburgh will have the football to start the second half. Lambeau puts that one on the ground, scooped up at the 27-yard line. And Cameron Sutton. And they're in big trouble here, 28-7. Short pass caught by Bell, hit by Smith. Fake the handoff. Roethlisberger, a low throw. He was trying to hit McDonald. Do ordinary things extraordinarily well. You've been doing this for 6 months. Just do the things that got you here. Steelers are trying to get back to that. Antonio Brown with the catch. 3 catches, 47 yards, and a brilliant touchdown by Brown. Roethlisberger, quick hitter. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down. 1:23 to go. Roethlisberger has the time. Trying to run, but cannot break away. Marcel Dareus. Everything up front against the run, and Dareus has proven he can get to the quarterback as well.
He gets inside. All pro 15 yards is a lot.
Going in this direction on kickoffs, the kickers have gotten some help with the wind. It's the other way where the ball is hung up in the air. They need another 7 yards or so to get into Boswell range. Roethlisberger, he hits Antonio Brown. And right at the target line as well. I think the Jaguars feel as if they'll take the 28-7 lead and go into the locker room. They don't need to prove anything by getting the football back. And now a timeout call with 32 seconds left. 4th and 11 for Pittsburgh. 4 receiver set. Roethlisberger pump. Roethlisberger throws, looking, end zone, over the shoulder. Martavis Bryant pulls it in for the touchdown. Huge play for Pittsburgh. On 4th down, Roethlisberger delivers.
Well, Bryant with so much speed. Number 10 right down the middle. Splits the coverage here. You can see Antonio Brown coming from the other side. But Roethlisberger with time to throw is going to put it over the shoulder in the back of the end zone for Bryant for the score.
Will it be a momentum shifter? You mentioned the fact that Pittsburgh
Kickoff, Steelers get the ball at midfield, and as you said, you add all those things up, and the Steelers are back in this game. And that right ankle of his.
The difference in this first half, the 2 turnovers. Jacksonville takes advantage of it. The Jaguars were the best team in the NFL in scoring off of turnovers this season, 137 points. Pittsburgh will have the football to start the third quarter. End of the first half. 28-14. Jacksonville. The deep men. Second half is underway here in Pittsburgh. This one returnable, and it's Juju Smith-Schuster. Try to circle around, and he's caught at the 23-yard line. That's where Pittsburgh will open up. And it's Le'Veon Bell set up in the backfield. Handoff. Bell falls forward, hit by Barry Church. Motion man is Smith-Schuster. Has been limited to one catch. Sets it up for Bell. Le'Veon Bell short of a first down by Ngakoue. This is a 3rd and 1. It's really less than a yard. Fake it. Shove it. First down for Pittsburgh at the 34-yard line. First possession of the second half. Roethlisberger tosses to Bell. Makes a cut on the outside. Out of bounds, and the crowd reacts as flags fly. Bell was clearly out.
Into the chest to Bell. Watch Ramsey here.
Oh, wait, he got pushed by Smith-Schuster.
Conduct, number 20 of the defense.
Smith-Schuster
penalty, first down.
Pushed Ramsey into that area.
First unsportsmanlike toward potential disqualification. First down.
Smart play by Smith-Schuster.
They're in Jacksonville territory, and they bury Bell at the line of scrimmage.
Teaching him all the tricks of being an NFL pro linebacker.
Out of Hopewell High School in Aliquippa, same high school that produced Tony Dorsett. Roethlisberger, 2nd and 10. On time to Vance McDonald from the 32 of Jacksonville. Out of the gun, Roethlisberger. He hits Jesse James. James somehow breaks away from 2 defenders.
Well, as a receiver, when you come on 2 tacklers, you try to split them. So he split Smith and Ramsey. Good enough for the first down.
Olay.
And Ramsey's lucky that he didn't get called for hitting Jesse James out of bounds here.
Early third quarter at the Jacksonville 20. Smith-Schuster, the motion man. Pitch it. Le'Veon Bell.
And cut down on his cutback opportunities.
Todd Wash in his 2nd year running the defense for Jacksonville. This is a 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. It's Bell. The Jaguars trail 28-14.
Bravo.
Roethlisberger lofts it. Juggle. Touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with the grab. The Steelers inching closer.
Well, the linebacker Telvin Smith has Bell on the wheel route, but look at the concentration by Bell. The ball dropped right in the bucket by Roethlisberger. A little bit of a juggle there, but control as he lands on his back, protecting the ball from the ground.
Telvin Smith got in there, and Bell secures it. We have seen 3 fantastic touchdown catches by the Steelers. Extra point from Boswell. It's a 7-point game. Pittsburgh has closed the gap. 28-21 Jacksonville. Kickoff to Corey Grant. Gets it to the outside and stood up there as he crossed the 20-yard line by Mike Hilton. 7-point game with 9:02 to go in the third. Leonard Fournette gets the call, and Fournette carries across the 25 for 4. Tight game. 2nd and 6. 3 tight ends. Bortles had to jump on top of the football.
Now Bortles pulls out just a little bit too soon and really doesn't secure the exchange with his center Linder. And the Steelers
Fournette flanks Bortles. 7:45 to go in the third. Now it's T.J. Yeldon in there. Bortles steps up. Bortles will run. Blake Bortles sets up a block, takes it down the sideline for a first down. At the 7:06 mark of the third. Koyak, the motion man. Handoff to Fournette. Cut down. This third quarter is flying by. 6:25 to play. 2nd and 8. Fake it. Bortles. And he led Fournette. It's a 3rd and 8 for Jacksonville. Bortles out of the pocket. Bortles throws to the sideline. Broken up. Bortles has missed on his last 4 passes. Nortman punts. And a fair catch called for by Eli Rogers. 6:02 to go, third quarter. Jacksonville 28, Pittsburgh 21. Steelers with a football at their own 19-yard line. Motion man is Rogers. Shotgun for Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger. He throws it and hits Rogers.
44.
It's now 11 straight completions for Ben Roethlisberger. He is 22 of 28 for 223. 3 touchdowns and a pick. 12 in a row. It's caught by McDonald. McDonald, the fact that he doesn't break stride when he catches the ball, he can lead him. Play clock down to 1. Roethlisberger, fake the handoff, dump it off. Le'Veon Bell. Bell makes his move upfield to the 40-yard line. 13 straight completions for Big Ben. His team is down by 7. We are under 4 minutes to go in the third. Give it to Bell. 2nd and 9 for Pittsburgh. Toss it to Bell. Le'Veon Bell.
You've got an all-pro and Campbell up front and all-pro corners. You're going to be number 1 in pass defense.
3rd and 9. Roethlisberger steps up. Roethlisberger hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Would have been a 57-yard field goal attempt. They're not going to try that. So Jordan Berry punts it. The ball ricochets into the end zone. Spinal stabilization surgery. He's made steady progress. Attended 2 practices this week. Leonard Fournette goes to the outside. They don't see it as a catalyst for the team. It's all about what he wants and what he needs. 2nd and 10. Bortles fading. He hits Fournette. Brought down for no gain. 3rd and 10. Dime package here for Pittsburgh. Bortles opened up 3 of 3. He's gone 5 of 14 since. Held to 83 yards. Floats it for Yeldon. Yeldon breaks a tackle. And Yeldon has got a first down working the sideline.
The picture of him in the press box up on the big board for all the fans to see.
7-point game with 30 seconds to go in the third. Bootleg. Bortles is too high. 2nd and 10. Give it to Fournette. Tries the spin move. This time it doesn't work. Reaction from this crowd as we start the fourth quarter. 28-21. Jacksonville leading Pittsburgh. The winner advances to the AFC Championship game in New England next week on CBS. T.J. Yeldon in the backfield on a 3rd and 10. Bortles steps up. Bortles. Incomplete. It ricochets off D.D. Westbrook and Art. And Bortles has been erratic. 9 of 20. There's 96 yards. It's blocked. Nortman had it blocked. And the ball is down at the 48. Robert Golden.
Watch Golden here, number 20. He just flies right by the outside, missed block by O'Shaughnessy, and he gets just enough of it to result in a 15-yard.
First down for Pittsburgh. McDonald, the motion man, nicks in front of Bell. Bell slides through the hole for 34 through the air for Pittsburgh. 2nd and 4. Bell, oh, what a move! Le'Veon Bell. Miles Jack will get credit for it. It's a 3-yard run. In just his 2nd year in the league, this is a 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh. Bell by himself in the backfield. Smith-Schuster goes in motion. Give it to Bell. He didn't get there. The Steelers believe the second effort got him to the line to gain, but he appeared to be.
No index card here needed.
Nope. Fourth down. Roethlisberger trying to get Jacksonville to jump. Plenty of time on the play clock. Fake the handoff. Roethlisberger fires it. Incomplete. So Jacksonville gets the football at its own 39. It's a handoff to Fournette going up the gut for 2. 2nd and 8 for Jacksonville. 12-12 to go in the fourth in a 7-point game. Bortles, the play fake. Bortles, deep ball. Incomplete over the head of Lee. And 3rd and 8. Bortles dials it up. He's got a first down. It's Lee. From the Pittsburgh 48. Fake the handoff. Bortles heaves it downfield. It's caught by Keelan Cole. The rookie climbs the imaginary ladder. 45 yards downfield for Jacksonville.
Well, he gets inside of Artie Burns, and Burns never really can recognize where this ball is. Never really adjusted to it, but Cole certainly does as he goes high above the crowd.
He became a bigger factor over the last 5 games of the season. He put up 475 receiving yards. 1st and goal inside the 5. Fournette trying to hammer it in. He does. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The 3rd of the day for Leonard Fournette.
Watch this job right here as they push Walton back, and Fournette smartly gets right in behind the double team and lowers his shoulder pads to score.
Bortles heard comparisons to Ben Roethlisberger as he was preparing for the draft. A jump.
Encroachment.
They try to go for 2.
Defense number 48. That 5-yard penalty will be administered on the kick. We were made the try.
Lambeau connects. 35. Came into Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers 30-9 back in week 5. They put 35 on the board here today of the year. Steelers have 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're down by 14. Roethlisberger in the pocket. Roethlisberger, rainbow delivery to Brown and a first down. He also learned that you don't get calls against him in the first meeting. Roethlisberger, high throw handled by McDonald and falls forward until the realignment. That was 95-01. Roethlisberger pump. Ball was deflected. Incomplete. Le'Veon Bell. Avery Jones on Smoot. Got in on Ben Roethlisberger. No call.
Now Smoot thought that Roethlisberger still had the ball. But the bigger problem, though, look at big number 95 here. Ball goes right through the hands of Avery Jones.
A takedown by the rookie Smoot. It's 3rd and 5 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger. A wobbler. Incomplete. Are going for it at the 9:14 mark of the 4th. 4th and 5 for Pittsburgh.
Again, looks like just a 4-man rush for Jacksonville.
Roethlisberger gets out of trouble, throws it deep downfield. Oh, what a grab! Antonio Brown, touchdown! Sensational!
Well, you're looking at this and you're going, why doesn't he run for it? It looks like he could have run for it. Belief and confidence that Roethlisberger has at number 84 again on display. Coverage by Boyer, almost perfect. But the ball placement to the inside by Roethlisberger as he threw it basically on the run results in another spectacular touchdown for the Steelers.
Right down the middle for Boswell. Boswell kicking it off to Corey Grant. And a booming kick out to the 25-yard line for Jacksonville. Jacksonville holding on to a 7-point lead. Give it to Fournette. Fournette cuts it to the outside, hit down low. Offense in the NFL at 141.4 yards per game. Fournette again. Tried the little stutter step. Bortles looks, swings it to the outside, and it's caught by Yeldon. T.J. Yeldon down the sideline and out of bounds at the 30-yard line of Pittsburgh. Currently a one-score game. Handoff to Yeldon. Runs into a crowd. 5-yard pickup. Left in the 4. 2nd and 5 for the Jaguars. Running play. Fournette. Bortles has hit on 50% of his throws. 12 of 24 for 192. Play clock winding down. They just get the play off. Bortles guns it to D.D. Westbrook. Ball control numbers have been even. We approach 5 minutes to play. Fournette runs into a brick wall and gets pushed backwards. Forward progress will get him 2. Play action. Bortles upstairs, wide open. Tommy Bohannon. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Blake Bortles navigates a drive for the Jaguars.
And how about the game plan put together? Watch Bohannon. The Steelers think he's going to block. Well, he releases and goes right down the middle of the Steeler defense. Nobody is there. Perfect throw by Bortles and the Jaguars.
On a few occasions, made what looked to be game-changing. Lambeau kicks it off. Angles it. And Toussaint, who was walking a tightrope, is banged down just short of the 25.
And an important part of my life as a friend. And I wish all the best to his wife, Turianne, their children, Melanie, Christopher, and Lindsay, and their grandchildren for Jacksonville.
Yes.
To be playing so well.
If they hold on, there'll be a whole lot of Will Nellies down in the state of Florida. Roethlisberger. Home run ball. Bounced around. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 for Pittsburgh and even 4 minutes to play. And they're down by 14. Roethlisberger, pressure, sidearms it to Vance McDonald. He's got a first down. The sling from Roethlisberger. We'll have it for you next week here on CBS. From the gun, Roethlisberger. Deflected. Incomplete. Steelers were hoping to advance to their 17th AFC Championship game. Roethlisberger. It's dropped by Vance McDonald. And then Blake Bortles led the Jaguars down the field.
That 40-yard completion to T.J. Yeldon really turned things around.
Roethlisberger looking to run with it. And Roethlisberger, a little backyard football.
Yeah, he was looking to lateral this ball to somebody. And I think the Jaguars bought that little fake there. And I really think that Jared Wilson did.
Steelers down by 14. Roethlisberger in some trouble. Roethlisberger slings it downfield. Incomplete. Rolled incomplete. It's a 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger. Soft toss to Bell. Bell to spin. Le'Veon Bell. Extra yards. First down at the 23 of Jacksonville. Roethlisberger fires to the outside of McDonald. 2:58 left on the clock. 7 catches, 75 yards for the tight end McDonald. Roethlisberger off the hands of Jalen Ramsey. So he's following Brown on the other side. 3rd and 5 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger, he hits McDonald. Vance McDonald's got a first down. It's 1st and goal from the 9. Roethlisberger, pump, run, Backward pass to Le'Veon Bell. Accelerates for the touchdown.
Because it was a backwards pass, it didn't matter if he was over the line of scrimmage.
So clearly passed.
Yeah, but the ball is backwards. As you can see the adjustment that Bell had to make the grab.
So Roethlisberger, a heads-up play. Maybe not the way you draw it up, but the effectiveness and the trust.
And the experience back as far as possible. Because if they recover the ball at midfield, they're just 10 or 15 yards away from it. Everybody else crowding the 45-yard line.
Boswell lines it up. They're going to go for it on the onside kick. The ball was deflected, and it's recovered by Jacksonville.
Yeah, the ball hit Tyler Matakevich way behind the Steelers. And again, a questionable decision to kick the onside kick.
If you hold them to a
illegal touching, number 44 of the kicking team. That 5-yard penalty is administered from the dead ball spot. First down, Jacksonville.
Based on you holding them to a 3-and-out.
Came to him, he couldn't get out of the way.
Only a second came off the clock, so 2:17 to play. Fournette. He got hit on that. So long to George. Handoff to Leonard Fournette, who picks up 2 yards. But now the Jaguars on a 3rd and 6. With 1:56 left, Pittsburgh has 1 timeout to work with. Handoff Fournette. They have to stop him here. And they did. Holba will snap it. Nortman, the holder, from 45 yards away. It is right down the middle for Lambeau. Well, they are 1:45 away. 1:45 to go, no timeouts remaining for Pittsburgh. From its own 25-yard line, Roethlisberger. Underneath. Holds on to the football, Darius Hayward-Bay.
Game clock to 1:40.
A 1:38 away from going to the AFC Championship game. It's incomplete. Well, the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the brink of ruining the Steelers' party. Roethlisberger throws it. Dropped by McDonald.
From coming in here and dominating defensively the Steelers, allowing just 3 field goals in that game.
Nice move by McDonald to keep this game going for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger connects with McDonald again. And out of bounds.
Well, momentarily it will, but you know, you're only as good as your next game.
Yep. He said maybe for 24 hours.
Yep.
Roethlisberger on a line, makes the connection to Bryant. Martavis Bryant getting to the outside, and Bryant out of bounds. Roethlisberger, NFL playoff record is Bernie Kosar with 489. First and goal from the 5. Roethlisberger. He got rid of it, but was slammed down with a flag thrown. Philosophy could be kick the field goal here.
Rounding, number 7 offense. That's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down.
It certainly would save time.
Pittsburgh had no timeouts.
Then you
it would also carry a 10-second runoff.
The onside kick
Please
and hope for a
game
touchdown to tie it up.
To 32 seconds.
Either way, you're going to have to execute the onside kick.
The big thing there was that 10-second runoff because of the penalty.
Roethlisberger tosses to the outside. Antonio Brown. And he's down inside the 5, but didn't get out of bounds, so the clock continues to roll. 17 seconds left. Steelers trying to line up. We're down to 12 seconds left. 3rd and goal for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger throwing off the hands of Xavier Grimble. 4 seconds left. 4th and goal for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger connects for the touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. But 000 on the clock. The officials come together. They might tack a second on. 1 second placed on the clock. So for Ben Roethlisberger, that's touchdown number 5.
Who may have been looking ahead, don't you think?
Yep. Extra point. Just hit the post. Campbell now in his 10th year. Roll it. It's over. The Jacksonville Jaguars have pulled off the upset of the playoffs. The Jaguars are in the AFC Championship game for the first time since 1999.